Hey everyone, it is Skyla. Welcome back to the channel. How are you all doing? I hope you're doing very well. Damn, these glasses. Woohoo! Yeah, right. From yesterday's video, oh my god, my eyes, it's a mess. Right, so from yesterday's video, I gave you a clue for today's. So that's what I'm going to try and do to see if you guys can get it. So I gave you the clue of like child, now, and scared. They were your clues. So, do you really want to know what today's topic is? Because we're on day 15 of 31 days of top 10 list for October 2024, and it is top 10 movies that scared me as a child and or even now. So yeah, this is going to be a good list for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, most of these are child, but a lot of these are child and now, if that makes sense. So let's get into the list. Now, I've done a change for this one, for number 10. I've actually put 2. And they're both the second of each movie. So, and they both came out in the same year, which is 1981. So I've chose Halloween 2 and Friday the 13th Part 2. And these two movies scared me as a child. Not now, because I have so much respect for them now. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, I have so much respect for the movies now, and I love them both. They're like two amazing sequels. So number 9 is from 1989. This movie also scared me as a child. I'm doing movies, not there's also like a TV. It was a made-for-TV movie that still creeps me out to this day, and it scares the living shit out of me. I just don't like the film whatsoever. It's not like I don't like the film, it's just the film I just don't like it. There's something about the movie that it doesn't sit right with me. So and I will mention that at the end. So let's get back onto the list. So 9 came from 1989. This scared me as a child and its parents. And it stars Randy Quaid. And basically they're like cannibals. And there's like, they do something weird at night. And it was to do with the blood, and you see all the blood around the mouth, and that's what scared me as a kid. So, number 8 also scared me as a child. This is from 1978. This is the original Dawn of the Dead, also known as Zombie. Not Zombie Dewey, because Zombie Dewey, I fucking love that movie to bits. But this is the original Dawn of the Dead. It's just one of the scenes still does get me to this, like, even though it's like a child, but like just one little scene, and I think you guys know what it is. So 7, this is from 1976. Obviously this scared me as a child, but there's one scene that still gets me now, and it is the original Omen. And if you don't know what that scene is, it's the impalement scene, where the stake goes right through the reverend, the priest. That scene just boom. Oh, it does get to me. Number 6. This now has to be one of my favourite zombie movies of all time. But as a kid, this scared the living shit out of me because of what Julie done to transform herself. That's the bit that scared me as a kid. And obviously the DVD cover, fuck me. As a fucking 9-year-old child, 10-year-old child, seeing that, it still kind of like, it did kind of freak me out. But now that cover is an iconic cover, and I'm on about from 1993, Return of the Living Dead Part 3. Yeah, I know. Next on my list is Child and Now, and it's because of not only the creepy twins, but as I found out about Shelley Duvall's character in the movie and what actually happened to her afterwards, it kind of does scare me. This is from 1980, starring Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall, and it's The Shining. Oh, it gives me the creeps. Number 4 is from 1991, As a Child and Now. Yeah, just because of it's like similar to Parents, but it's just way more creepy. And Anthony Hopkins' voice when he says Clarice, oh, it puts shivers down your spine. And he goes, Clarice, 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 like similar to that. So of course it is Silence of the Lambs, 1991. I'm also going to put another mention in this as well, right at the end. Just right at the end after I redo it, I can talk about it quickly. 3, As a Child and Now. As a 9-year-old kid, knowing that killer kids can do this, especially when this will also pertain to my number 1, so I don't want to get into it. Just know that this kid was an absolute bastard. Just batshit crazy. And yeah, it worked for the time, but because of the circumstances of what happened, obviously in my home city around this time, this movie did actually get banned in the UK. I'm on about 1992's movie Mikey. Yeah, as I said then, Child and Now, only because I will explain more on my number 1, because it goes more in depth for my number 1. So number 2 is from 1988, and I'm going to say it anyway. As a kid, 5 years old, hiding behind the couch, 5, 6 years of age, your brother tells you, oh, it's not scary, come out, and then put your face to the screen where he's about to kill somebody. Because I had literal nightmares for years about Freddy Krueger. So I'm on about A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master from 1988. And it's still kind of like, it freaked me out all the way up till I was 19 years of age, and then I got the chance to like, okay, you need to get rid of this, like, overcome this fear. This was the first one of the A Nightmare on Elm Street franchise that I did watch, was part 4, because this was the one that I had to get over my fear, which is A Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master, which I really, on now, because I'm going to be doing A Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, ranking them worst to best, and that will be up there because it's one of my favourites, which is The Dream Master. Obviously Child and Now in certain scenes, which actually brings me on to number 1. 1991, so the Mikey and this movie were only a year apart. Then and Now haunts me because of what's happened in my city because of this movie. It is Child's Play free. It's banned in the UK until like now, but people have a hard time watching this movie anyway because of what happened. For people that don't know or are new to, like, that don't know the story, but if you do, I just basically I lived in the town's village area, where obviously like years later, but I lived there, which is called Bootle. I lived actually near the Bootle shopping centre, where a little young boy was kidnapped by actually two schoolboys. They were aged 9 and 10 years of age, like respectively at the time, not respectively now. Took him to Walton train station, and basically murdered this 3-year-old child. And they actually it was actually one of the killers basically stuck batteries up his anus. You don't stick batteries up somebody's anus. They said, oh, we want to see if you're like a doll. But the stuff that they done to this little boy, that's why they actually banned Mikey, like a year after it was released, because of the same concept. Yeah, so that's why I also refused to watch this movie. So if anybody like says to me, oh, why don't you watch Child Play Free, I will completely refuse to watch the movie because of that reason. So Turner's Joint, both from 1981, Halloween 2 and Friday the 13th Part 2 as a child. 9, Parent from 1989 as a child. 8, Original Dawn of the Dead as a child from 1978. The Original Omen from 1976 as a child, completely the whole movie. But now, because of the impalement scene, it does get to me, where the priests get impaled. That was number 7. Number 6 from 1993 as a child, Return of the Living Dead Part 3. 5, As a Child and Now from 1980, The Shining. 4, Child and Now 1991, Silence of the Lambs. 3, Mikey, Child and Now from 1992. 2, A Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Master Child Up Till I Was Late Teens from 1988. And 1, Child's Play Then and Now haunts me because of what happened in where I used to live, because of this movie from 1991. Now I'm going to throw in 2 honourable mentions, just because I don't, they freak me out. One was, and they were both like made for TV movies. One came out, I think it was 1994 or 95, but don't quote me on the exact year. It also does star Jodie Foster, and it's The Accused, where unfortunately in the movie Jodie Foster gets gang raped, but on the reverse of that, Jodie Foster has the courage to not only go to court and fight for her, obviously fight for the rapist, but for the people that were watching as well. But it does like leave like a lasting impression on you, which the movie did. And the last honourable mention is from 1997, and as somebody that has lived through this and had the same birth name as the character in the movie, it will always resonate with me, not in a good way. It still kind of like, gets to me. And it's called No Child of Mine, and it is also my number 1 of my most disturbing movie, because to me, I find that movie more disturbing than a Serbian film, even though a Serbian film is near enough worse than No Child of Mine. No Child of Mine resonates with me because in that film is it the exact same things that was happening to me. So that's why that movie disturbs me the most. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this list. day 15 of 31 days. We are literally near enough halfway through this series. Tomorrow is going to be a very, very special day for us. As you can see, I've just put up the little decorations, just something little. My partner celebrates his birthday tomorrow, so tomorrow's list is movies he's picked for his top 10 of his favourite movies. So I wasn't going to give you the clue, I just wanted to tell you guys. But he's asked me to do the video because he doesn't like being on camera much. So he said to me, I'll write you the list, but will you say it on camera? And I said, yeah, fine. I said, it's your birthday, you do whatever you want, it's your day. And he went, okay, thank you. And he goes, I'm glad you like see my side of the things. He goes, I don't mind sometimes being on camera with you if we're outside, but this is something that you love, and I do love movies as well, but I just want you to read it for me on my behalf, because also tomorrow he's working. If it was his day off, he probably would have helped me. So that's why we're opening his present tonight when he gets home from work. Yeah, so tobacco, yeah. He's actually kind of back at his old stomping around. So yeah, anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Turn that notification bell on and you will get a brand new video from me mañana, tomorrow. So stay gaudy, having pleasant dreams, and I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's special video celebrating my fiance's birthday. So it would be nice if he's like say happy birthday to him on that video tomorrow, because he would appreciate it. So yeah, stay gaudy and have pleasant dreams, and I will see you soon. Ciao.